Everybody is getting in on the action. Everybody is getting in on the action. Bring the action. All right, you've got to get down on your seats, please. Sit down. Just basically ran out of like food and supplies and staples yesterday, so I ran out of milk yesterday and didn't have milk like for a coffee or anything this morning, but I think I got 1 or 2 extra milks, like the long life oat milk that I have for coffee this order, so I think we're going to well and truly have enough for 2 weeks, which is working out well, and I'm actually spending less over a fortnight by just doing one bigger order. And I mean, if I'm really desperate and I run out of anything way too early, I will just duck to the shops on the week that the boys aren't home. But generally, I just kind of make do with whatever's in the fridge or freezer. So it's working out good. Next time we'll have to do a shop at Aldi. This week. All right, what have we got? We've got Sultana brand buds, Wheat Bix bites in crunchy honey flavour, honey macadamia. We've got some baking supplies, some savoury muffin mix and some banana bread as usual. They are staples. We've got some corn chips. Actually, this is going to be too noisy. Cheese flavoured corn chips, some corn chips to go with burrito bowls, some popcorn slightly salted, and then this one's a never have I ever cheddar cheese popcorn. So I've noticed that since buying Click and Collect, I do sometimes tend to just buy the same things on repeat. So in this grocery haul, I tried to make a conscious effort to buy some things, never have I ever, some things that I've never bought before. So these are just some veggie chips. Now keep in mind this is like a week and a half to 2 weeks, a little bit extra than what I would normally buy, except for the fruit and vegetables, and I'll explain that why. Some pizza shapes for lunch boxes. These we've had quite a few times before. They're really yummy. I really like these. They're the TV snacks, but they're the Krispy Kreme flavour. They don't really taste Krispy Kreme, they just taste like ginger kind of cookies, gingerish kind of cookies, like gingerbread slightly. And then they've got some glaze on the top. They're yummy. Some sultanas just because we were out. Some corn thins, which are stock standard. These are awesome to have as a bread alternative. Gluten-free bread, which I like to have for sandwiches and toast. Some fluffy wraps, either for school lunches or we use them for wraps for dinner or Mexican, anything like that. Just some rice because we were out. Some long and short pasta. So I want to make a kind of a vegan Alfredo sauce that you can make with cashews and veggies that I've seen like different versions of, and I think I'm going to just like try and put together a version myself. I've never tried it, but I will give it a shot. We've got some Red Bulls. I just buy a couple of these whenever they're on special at the supermarket, because sometimes when we go on road trips or something, if you buy it at the service station, it's really expensive, but if you have one in the fridge, it's usually only like 2 for $4 or something. And then we just have some coffee pods, some ground coffee to make some cold brew coffee. This I'm super excited about. We usually get bubble tea to do at home from the bubble tea company, or like an online bubble tea, but they've been out of stock for the longest time, and Woolworths have started selling bubble tea kits, which is awesome. So we're going to give that a go and see how that is. We might save it for the weekend for something fun to do, but we'll see if we can last that long. We also got some kombucha, so that's another never have I ever. So what have we got first? We've got 1, 2, 3 never have I evers so far. Just some apple, pear and ginger kombucha. I don't know, I'm not really a fan. I tried it once or twice and I wasn't super keen on it, but Jake, my eldest son, really likes it, so we got one of those. This is a staple. We just mix that with SodaStream as a low sugar soda alternative. Then I also tried these two. Picked these up, never have I ever. So we've got a raspberry and kiwi sparkling mineral water and a lemon squash. So this is like a solo alternative, I'm going to say. So these are no sugar, nothing artificial, and we'll see how they go. Australian made and owned, so that's good. Just a breakfast juice up in the back there. And then some restocks of pantry staples. So mayo, some pickles, some baking powder. I want to do one of those, you know, those DIYs on TikTok and Instagram where they paint over things with a mixture of baking powder and paint to make it look ceramic-y. So we're going to try that this week. Some corn kernels, black beans, lentils, tuna, taco seasoning, some chicken 2-minute noodles, cashews for the vegan Alfredo pasta mac and cheese sauce thing, concoction, some chicken tender treats for Freddie. He absolutely loves these, and of course he does because they're the most flippin' expensive. I think for a 200-gram bag it's like $11, so love that for my budget. Some oat milk. Now I went 1 or 2 extra, I think, because these are for coffees, so 2 weeks worth, 2 per week. And then this one is what I use if I make kind of smoothies or have oats or cereal, anything like that. Some plain vanilla ice cream, not yogurt, ice cream. And then some Turkish rolls and some white bread. I am way too close here. This camera. Some milk for iced coffee. So I like this one for iced coffees. I like this one for frothed hot coffees. And then this one I like for cereal or other milk. My kids like regular milk still. I am trying to wean them off this kind of milk to this kind of milk for their cereal. They're not huge fans of it, but I think if I keep like implementing a little bit every now and then, they'll finally like, they might make the switch. What else have we got back here? Okay, we've got some ground beef, minced beef back here. So we're going to do a big batch of beef mince meals, some chicken tenderloins, because I think we're going to use the panko breadcrumbs that were left over from a couple of weeks ago and make some little mini chicken schnitzels to have like chicken schnitzel burgers maybe for one night. We've got some cheese slices, then we've just got some dips, so some hummus and some olive dip just to have for snacks, and also you can put it like in lunch boxes or use it for like a sandwich base. Cream cheese because Riley asked for that. Some more olives, which I like to have for snacks. This cheese just for like a little cheese platter if we like. So in the fruit and veggie section, it does look a little light on this week, but we've had a really big fresh fruit and veggie market open just down the road from us, and I've walked past it a couple of times and I've had a quick walk through, but I've never gone there to go shopping. So I wanted to leave a little bit of the fruit and veggies kind of lower than usual, less than I normally would buy, to go and see how that compares price wise. So for this week I just picked up the things that I knew I was going to need in the first couple of days and to do the meal prep today. So we've got some free range eggs, some eggplants to make up that moussaka that I was talking about, some zucchinis to do the vegan Alfredo mac and cheese pasta dish. These are just for some salad cucumbers, avocados, some ginger, some broccoli. These bananas, I've got to only buy 2 at a time, And as much as it's a pain, because if I buy any more than 2, I will only ever eat 2, and then they just go brown. So, which is good because I use them for smoothies and baking and stuff, but just buying less and buying more often. Some brown onions for cooking, tomatoes, red onion for salad, some apples, lemon, mushrooms for going in a couple of ideas for meals this week, just a small spinach, and some apples to go in the kids' lunchbox. And this pumpkin is to go with the zucchini to make that vegan Alfredo saucy thing. So it's pumpkin, those, and some cashews. And then you put nutritional yeast and a whole bunch of seasonings and stuff, and apparently it tastes like a creamy Alfredo sauce. So that's it for this week's grocery haul. We're going to pack this up together quickly and then get cracking on the meal prep. The meal prep for this week's meal plan. It always takes a while just to set out all the things for the grocery haul and then take you guys through it. So we're going to quickly pack it up and get cracking on the cooking.
Right now I'm standing in.
I bought this jumper from Kmart. It was $15. It's from the kids section, so it's a girl size 16. But it's kind of cute. I was looking for some tracksuit pants for Riley, and I saw this and I was like, beachy. Cool. I don't know if I can trust myself to cook though with a white jumper on. I might get changed before I start cooking. Got some stuff to do anyway before I really start cooking. So after I put this away, I've got some stuff to do, and then I will start with some cooking probably around 10:30. So cool. I get changed before then. Anyway.
Corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you.
Alright, that is not good. This is really the first time that I've had an issue with produce from Woolworths, but that is kind of gross. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 that are no good. Well, I can still use them, but not for the intended purpose that I bought them for, which is to go in the kids' lunchbox. So I'll have to chop all these bits out and probably use them in baking or something, but not what I paid for, so I'm going to... And this one also, so this one came a bit squashed and it's all broken inside, so I'm gonna make like a... I don't know how you do it because I've never done it before, like a claim, I guess, to get a refund.
Say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh, you got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights. sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. Yeah. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat.
Ready? Oh, you already noticed it. Good boy, sit. Good boy. Good boy, gentle. Good boy. Good boy. You go and sit on the couch and you eat your little snacky. Where are you going? Oh, you're going on your bed. Let mommy put it in the sun for you. Come on. There you go. You can have your little sunny snack. Good boy. Good boy. You got a little mess with your toys. Well, wouldn't be Freddy if you weren't messy. Hey, buddy. Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. You enjoy your little snacky. What a good boy you are.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me.
I had to change my shirt because I made a mess of it already.
Bother me.
the cooking part. Figuring out the recipe. Looking on the Recipe Tin Eats website. Recipe Tin Eats. Going back for it because it no fail. Okay, instead of baking it, I'm gonna grill it. Okay, first of all, let's get everything out that we need. Okay, much thicker. Cinnamon, oregano, sugar, salt, and pepper. I don't have red wine.
Day nights and late nights don't get around, but there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town, but there's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew.
Okay guys, so I thought I would, as always, just jump on and give you a quick talk through as to what I'm doing with this week's meal plan recipe prep. From the meal plan for this week, I'm going to be prepping up today the moussaka with the beef filling that I'm going to use half of for the burrito bowls the next night. And I'm also going to be making up the ratatouille, which is just an eggplant, capsicum and zucchini vegetarian, well, vegan dish. We have that for side dishes, or you can have that with pasta. It is really delicious, really healthy, and very, very simple to make. So since I had some eggplant to make the moussaka and I had some zucchinis to make the vegan Alfredo, I thought I would also make up a ratatouille, which we just kind of eat throughout the week. Now, all I'm doing here is just chopping up the eggplant because it needs to be salted. You do this to draw out the bitterness from the eggplant. You can cook it without it, but it kind of gives a little bit of a bitter, like a little funny aftertaste. So I would definitely recommend salting your eggplant just for 20 or 30 minutes, and then you can just drain it all off. I just usually rinse mine and then pat it dry. For the ratatouille, along with the cubed eggplant, I am also just chopping up some zucchini and some capsicum. And then that is just literally cooked with some onion and garlic. You then add some crushed canned tomatoes to that, and you just sort of simmer it away, and it's like a, I don't know, like a vegetarian stew, like a vegetable stew. It's really delicious, and if you haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend trying it out.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around, but there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you.
So now I am just rinsing off the salted eggplant to make sure that it doesn't have super salty flavor. And then while the meat sauce base and the ratatouille are cooking, I am just going to grill it. Now on the Recipe Tin Eats website, she bakes it in the oven, but I didn't think I had enough oven trays, so I just grilled it. You could do either or. It turned out absolutely fine doing it grilled. And then just making the bechamel sauce, which is basically melting butter, putting in some flour to make a roux, and then adding in milk. For the bechamel sauce for the moussaka, you also add nutmeg, Parmesan cheese, and then once it's cooled off, you beat in some eggs to give it a really thick consistency.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around, but there's something about you.
Now I think I used a baking dish that was too big for the moussaka because I don't think that the top layer of bechamel was really thick enough. So if I made it again, I would get a smaller baking dish so that that top layer can be really thick like it is on her recipe where she shares it on her website. I 100% recommend going and checking out her Instagram or her website because honestly, all her food is delicious and I get so many comments down whenever I make anything that everyone loves her recipes as well because they're so delicious and they're always like no fail. So anyway, when I made my eggplant, I realized I kind of didn't have as much as she used for her dish. So I decided to make half of the moussaka just eggplant, and then the other half I made a mixture of eggplant and the ratatouille mixture. And I'm telling you, it turned out so delicious. I honestly would make the moussaka with just the ratatouille because it's probably a little bit simpler and it's got extra veggies in it as well. The kids loved it. Now, zucchini and eggplant are not my kids' super favorites. With Jake, it's okay. Riley, he's a bit iffy about him. He's not either here or there, but he really enjoyed the moussaka and the ratatouille. So definitely cooking the eggplant and the zucchini in this way, it is a great way to get it into your kids. One thing that I did definitely tweak with this recipe as well was the bechamel sauce. The way that I made it first, it turned out a little bit thin. So I put it back on the heat and just gently thickened it up by heating it through. And then I added in some extra grated cheese, which was a mix of mozzarella, Parmesan, and Colby cheese, just to give it that kind of really stringy, stretchy cheese, which is absolutely delicious. So you might need to kind of play around and tweak that bechamel. And you can see here how the layer of bechamel on the top in this size pan, it's not really super thick. Whereas if I used a half-size pan, that amount of bechamel would have given a really nice thick layer, which is typical for moussaka. So moussaka, it's a little bit different to lasagna in that it just has the bechamel on the top, but it's a really thick layer with those eggs giving it that really kind of firm but fluffy texture.
Nobody told me to settle.
And just like that, we are done with another week of meal prepping and cooking. So it is now time for the wonderful kitchen cleanup.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. Then I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no, it's no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no, it's no more. We're done now. No, it's no more. We're done now.
This is honestly one of the best things about meal prepping because you get rid of all of your rubbish and recycling on the one day. One trip, you're done for the bulk of your rubbish and recycling.
There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. And now, no, it's no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. No, no, it's no more.
Mop the floor and do the cabinets later this afternoon. That's it for meal prep for today. Still a few more things to do like baking, school lunch boxes, but ran out of time, so we will have to pick it up a bit later.
Yeah.
Let's go do school pickup. Yes, Freddie. We're gonna go do school pickup. We're gonna go get the boys. We're gonna go get the boys. Yes. And I'm gonna take you outside so you don't pee your pants when you see the boys, because you do like to get so excited.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us.
No, it's made. It's just gotta get like the breadcrumbs on the top and then baked in them.
Oh, so
It's already cooked. Like it's already made.
Did you make it or buy it?
I made it.
Oh, neat. I wish I was there.
Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you.
I would put it in the rubbish, please.
What else do you want from me?
I want you to put it in the rubbish, and I would like your manners. But excuse me? Excuse me?
Freddie's on the way.
You just start hugging your leg.
Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too
Nice trackies, mate.
about you, something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared to lie. If only you knew I could die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me.
Tick pickle. Ready? Come here.
3, 2, 1. That's pretty good.
It just tastes like pickle dip. I think you're gonna actually buy pickle dip. I don't think mine had enough pickle in it. Did you bury the scoop?
I didn't even see a scoop.
I bought a scoop. And now hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, that's good. It's not falling through. And the phrase like what? What? Excuse me.
If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
This is the moussaka. It has panko breadcrumbs on the top.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time.